Welcome to the Matt Rats podcast. These are choked out chats. This is where sweat, ego, and bad decisions collide. We're talking real jiu-jitsu, the wins, losses, injuries, the mindset, and everything that happens on and off the mats. No filters, no fake gurus, just mat life. So strap in, you're rolling with the Matt Rats. No, those pictures, I saw Nick put them up. He went, was it 4-0 or 8-0? Either way, I think it was 4-0 in no-gi at Jiu Jitsu. He won the championship for his 182. But anyway, he put pictures up and I was like, I went searching and found them, but I couldn't find them. And then all of a sudden Jay shoots me a text with some of mine in it. And I was like, dude, I was just looking for both of ours. You know, I was going to send them to him. But yeah, apparently they're on Facebook, and I went and found like all of them. So,
dude, Nick crushed it, man. What was that? That was his purple belt debut. Freaking
yeah.
And he only got 3 points scored on him, and what was the rest were submissions. And that was it, right? He swept
he did
the floor.
Good. I wish that we would have stayed and or knew when he was supposed to go. I think it was like several hours after we left, or
I didn't even know
a couple.
He was there. Yeah,
because Nogi went all that went after us.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Where's Jay at? What time is it? I guess he's a minute late, bro.
Man. Becomes purple belt Jay, and all of a sudden.
But no, those pictures look really crisp. I thought that was pretty cool that they had the photographer kind of pay for that event. Assuming that was part of the fee.
Yeah, I guess one for medals. But here's Jay Bird. It was funny, dude. I saw some of the guys. Look at Jay Bird with that flow.
Yo, give me 1 second. I gotta bring my tea. Hold on.
Yeah, get that tea.
Hey, dog, that's what I got right here, bro.
Shit, let me show you the tea.
I got me a Twinnings black tea English breakfast decaf.
I'm on 2 chocolates and a Miller Lite right now.
Hey, dude, living it up.
You guys just don't marinate like you used to.
On the outings we do. We need to pick it up.
We need to get that going. That was supposed to be Sunday or whatever.
Yeah. Cheers, boys. Cheers.
Brought to you by Miller Lite and Augusta National.
Jay, your entire house is being recorded at this current moment.
Is Jay Bird, when he gets back, is he wearing what is that? Stranger Things? Is it a Stranger Things shirt he's wearing?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Remember like the Hellions Club or the Demons Club or whatever?
I didn't see.
Jay Bird.
He's got a plant.
Get that tea brewing. But I don't know what's going on with our text messages when it's me, you, and Jay. And no offense to Jay, but I do think it's his phone. But whenever I shoot you guys a message, I don't get it for days and days. And if I restart my phone, all of a sudden I get all of the messages I never got. So
it's that droid.
Yeah, so like I'm like, how come they're not responding? And then y'all are probably like, how come he's not responding? So
did you get the one whenever I got out of surgery? Did you see that?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Because I was like, dang, Rod didn't write back. I was like, he usually wrote back.
Yeah, I was like, Rob doesn't care about me. I was like, oh, I checked. Yeah, man, I feel bad.
No, that's all good.
I feel bad. I'll catch you on the second one.
Fuck, 2 to 3 months. We'll be hitting that up.
God, that's terrible. Yeah. All right, here we go.
My bad,
Here
homies.
we go, Jay. Is that the Stranger Things shirt?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Nice. Hellfire Club. That's right.
Oh, that's Hellfire Club. Man, I watched that till like the 3rd season and I didn't finish it out. I need to get back. We just watched, you seen His and Hers yet? On Netflix?
I think I watched some of it. Allie's seen the whole thing.
The guy that's the Punisher. You know?
No, we haven't seen that. I like that dude.
Yeah, he's good. And it takes place here in Dahlonega.
Is it a drama?
Yeah, / what would you say, like thriller, I guess? Drama / thriller.
Is he fighting people?
No, he's a cop. He's a sheriff out of Dahlonega, which is Lumpkin County. And there's a murder that takes place in his county.
Are you sure it's not Walking Dead?
it's pretty sounds like taking place in. Yeah, it was good though. I'd recommend the watch. For sure.
I haven't watched Stranger Things this season. I heard it like starts with the gay kid getting like mouth banged by one of the monsters or something. I was like, I don't know. It sounds like a strange season opener.
I need to watch. Yeah, I haven't watched Stranger Things since, like I said, season 3.
Dude, what are you gonna do about IBJJF, by the way?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you.
yeah, your ass gonna be a Mardi Gras, dude. How did you not know that, bro?
So I don't know. Like
You don't give any shit. You always forget. So no, you you have no right to say any.
I had something in the back of my mind, so I hadn't signed up for IBJJF yet because I always just get hurt or something. But I had something in the back of my mind, and I
What
was just
happened?
there was something there. Are you good? I think you're good.
Okay, sorry. It said stopped recording because it was a change in one of our audio devices, but it was just it was me whenever I moved my phone. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
All right. Hey, everyone, Todd's handicapped physically right now, so he might have some technical difficulties here and
I'm
there.
good, man. I got this shit with one hand. I can do it all.
Yeah, but no, there was some in the back of my mind. Basically, me and my sister had decided that we're going to start doing Mardi Gras, and like me bringing my family and going down because she lives in New Orleans and she's got little girls. So we were planning on doing Mardi Gras every year now that my dad's passed, as just like a way to hang out, like get the family together. And it just happens to be on the 7th.
Yeah.
And she's texting me like as I'm about to sign up. But it also turns out well because I just fucked my back up somehow the other day, literally just bending over, just being 40 years old, bent over. And like I fucking big mic'd myself. I'm like over here, can't work out, can't roll. So that's why I haven't been in jiu-jitsu the last however many days.
How you feeling, Jay, post comp?
Dude, I'm ready to fuck people up at IBJJF. I was so upset with myself how I rolled that Jiu-Jitsu. Dude, I'm ready to get back at it.
Well,
I'm more upset that I don't get to like be there and watch you versus like me not getting to roll.
It's all right. Someone will record it.
I'll be there to support you, dog. Me and Mad Dog will be there.
Hell yeah.
Mad Dog's the biggest supporter, I think, of all of us.
That's right. He knows how to have fun.
Well, he's the man. Best hair for sure. Oh, actually, I don't know. Jane probably has the best hair still.
Yeah, he twisted it up nice for the competition. Look good,
I know. So we were talking last night. He needs to get the rolls for the next one.
Dude, I'm definitely getting corn rolls for Worlds. That's what's gonna happen.
That's gonna be dope. Yeah. We got to figure that out too.
We need to go to Worlds too.
I think I have a Delta credit, and I was telling Jed, I think I'm gonna see if it works out. I'd like to use it for that. There's like some time limit on it, but we'll see.
Is Worlds at Vegas again?
Yeah,
I think I asked this. Yeah, is it always there?
Yeah. You think you'll be able to come,
yeah.
Todd?
Yeah.
All right,
cool. Well, when is it? I don't even know. I'm just gonna say yes.
It's like early September. I think the 3rd.
Oh yeah. I'll be fine. Yeah.
All right. Well, this episode, boys, this is gonna be a good one for Todd, who's just getting out of shoulder surgery. This isn't about lifting heavier or tapping more people. This episode is about what's going on between your ears. So we're talking mental health and stress and anxiety and why jiu-jitsu somehow fixes your head by trying to break your body. So if you ever walked into the gym pissed off or stressed out or overthinking life and walked out feeling human again, this one's for you. And Todd, we've already talked about how much we hate it for you. Tell us about your recent surgery.
Yeah, so the surgery overall went well. Surgery is performed by Dr. Kyle Hammond over there at Emory. It's pretty cool though. He's the Hawks and Falcons doctor. So
shout out Kyle Hammond.
Shout out to Hammond. So he's the man. He went in there, did his thing. So essentially they did kind of 3 things. I had an AC joint, which is your acromion, where it meets your clavicle. I had what's called like a bone spur right there. So I had like bones rubbing together. So they went ahead and they did like what they called like a decompression, where they shaved a little bit of bone back, so I don't have like the bones pushing together. And
were
then
the bone spurs also like cutting off or cutting any of your
rotator
muscular
cuffs?
Yeah.
No, not on this side. On this one, and then he came in and he did the bicep tenodesis, where I had to have my bicep essentially pulled from my labrum. It's cut at my labrum, and then they pretty much screw it into my humerus, which is like my
Damn,
bone.
dude.
Yeah, bro. They cut that shit off and then they reattach it, and then they heal. My labrum was torn, so they had to pretty much mend the tear back together, and then 2 months, 3 months later, on the right side, we'll do the same thing, except on the right side I have rotator cuff tearing, so they'll have to kind of weave that a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
Mm.
But then, I mean,
Damn,
so the
dude.
timeline is like 4 weeks in this sling. So what is that? 3.5 more weeks in the sling. I start physical therapy next week, which would be good to get in there and start moving it. And then, yeah, I think it's like 4 to 6 months. It's like 6 months essentially. I'm kind of like back at like weightlifting, kind of doing that, like lifting heavier and doing that type of shit. But like essentially it takes up to like a full 9 months to like a year to fully heal, like outright, right? Where you get like full range of motion, all that stuff. But oh man, it's all good. It is what it is.
Gotta do it.
Got to do it. But no, I
Gotta
feel
get it
good. I
knocked
mean,
out.
overall, the pain's not bad. I mean, I don't know if that was associated with how he performed the surgery, but everything went really well. He said it went well. I got my follow up for my post op in Tuesday, whenever all the ice breaks up, and then yeah, man. Speaking of, you guys got ice out there. I mean, we're covered over here. There's I mean, you can't even. It's like a half-inch of ice slick.
Dude, it's a big nothing burger over here.
You don't have anything in Roswell?
No,
I
I've been
mean, we
driving
have
around all day.
it's iced up on the car and stuff, but I mean, I drove out on the road
Yeah.
today. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
the
man.
limbs have ice on them and stuff, but it's like,
Oh, we got like it's like a half-inch thick of ice. Can't go anywhere. Nobody's out on the roads here. But well, that's good that you guys are where you're at. But that's what they did is they canceled my post op tomorrow, and I'll have it on Tuesday. But I'll be
nice.
back, man. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
we
good.
Well,
got that privates going once
it's
you get it.
Gots to get it, dude.
$25. We all heard it.
Hey, now I heard him say that it was free for us, so I'm gonna take him up on that.
Oh,
I
damn.
was
I
gonna
did
pay
not
him
hear that.
25, but I'm cool with
Nah,
0 too.
I won't charge my friends like that. No.
You're the man, Jay.
I think you could probably charge more than 25 as well.
Anyways, so how is it? Sorry. So I know you kind of talked to us about the surgery. It went well, and when you're going to PT and post-op, things like that. So now that you know that you're not going to be able to roll for like at least a year now, so like, how is that mentally messing with you? Because you can't even work out really. I mean, you can work out your legs, but
No, yeah, work out my legs. I mean, it definitely mentally messes with you a little bit, especially from somebody, like all of us with our athleticism and our activity level and just kind of sitting around. But I tried to get up there. I went to the gym a couple times, hopped on the treadmill a little bit, did some leg workouts. Um,
You have some big
but
ass legs in a year.
yeah, but my legs don't fucking get big. They're small as hell. I can work on my legs 7 days a week. That shit doesn't grow at all. But yeah, I mean, mentally, I I always say I'm gonna try to stay positive. I'm not usually the most positive motherfucker, but yeah, it's the positivity thing. I've been trying to wake up and telling myself like, it is what it is. That this is just it's just
Are
gonna be a little
you
bit. I'll be
shooting
better.
the peptides up right now? You
Yeah,
got the
yeah, I did.
BPC
Yep,
going?
yep. So
Nice.
I got a unit of BPC 157, and I had like a little bit of CJC left over, so I'm doing that as well. Eating lots of protein. Vitamins, supplementing vitamins, doing all that stuff. And like I said, we'll kind of document the journey and see how the recovery comes along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
Well, it
emotionally, I feel
sucks.
fine, dude.
Yeah, it sucks as
Go ahead.
like you have all that stress from the surgery and life and work and family and everything now.
yeah,
And like me and Jay can still kind of like go get on the mats and release
Yeah.
it, which
Yeah.
is kind of one of the things this episode's about. Jay, talk about Jiu Jitsu and when you're having a bad day, how things go.
For me, obviously, jiu-jitsu is my therapy. I know people talk about actual therapists. You go in to talk to a therapist, but I don't know. For me, it's just jiu-jitsu is my therapy. My anything. If I had a long day or if I have some sort of anxieties or anything like that, once I get there, I just feel like it's my own safe space, and I'm able to burn that negative energy out. and kind of reset myself. You know, I think we could all agree on that. I mean, people that don't do jiu-jitsu really won't understand that factor, but
Yeah.
it's like you had a long day and you're like, I just need a roll today. You know, it's like you're sweating it
Yeah.
out. It's hard to explain, but it's just there. You know, you feel like you have just
Yeah.
reset yourself. And, you know, jiu-jitsu is just my outlet. I mean, gym has always been my go-to outlet, but once I picked up jiu-jitsu, it was like a whole another level of outlet, you know? Like
Right.
workout was a good one, but I've been doing it for so long, so maybe I was just so used to it. But jiu-jitsu is just totally different, you know? I don't know
Yeah.
what I would do without it.
No, I'm with you. And
How you, Rob? How you feeling with your back? Sorry, I went and got my family there. How y'all? How you feeling with your back right now? How you? I mean, are you planning on continuing to train or what?
not at the moment. I'm gonna need it. Thing needs to heal. I don't know what if it's my hip flexor or my hamstring that's super tight, or if it's actually my back. So I'm not 100% sure what's up. But you know, for now, I texted Jason. I was like, I'm gonna be out for a little bit while this is healing. So
You
yeah,
know
which sucks because you don't get to, like we're talking about, kind of get that stress relief out, that
that
extra anxiety and that.
that jujitsu is like a sneaky therapy. You know what I mean?
It
It's
is.
Yep.
it's definitely it's definitely crucial to the mental state too, for sure. But it also, you know, it humbles you daily. You know,
Oh yeah, it
when you
does.
train.
Well, one thing
Yeah,
I was gonna say, it's like counterintuitive, is like you can be fucking pissed off driving to jujitsu, right? And you might even be like, "Yo, I'm gonna fucking submit some motherfuckers today," or whatever, you know. And you get there, and really, it's just like all of a sudden your guard kind of goes down because it's, you know, it's just you and your boys, and you know, there's nothing stressful really going on. And you know, I tell myself, "Oh, I'm gonna roll so hard," and I end up just rolling normal. And at the end of the day, I feel like much better. I'm not pissed off. Like whatever it was, like it's gone. But it's just funny how, like, even just walking in the door, it's like everything just immediately, for me at least. Because I'm not like trying to walk in and like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong with Rob today? What's wrong with Rob? Why is he pissed off? Blah blah. Um,
you're
but
just
yeah,
trying to get
just
down
like,
there and train.
yeah, just being
Yeah.
there, like
Yeah.
immediately, like everything. Because what are you going to think about when someone's trying to, yeah, do jujitsu to you? Like, what are you gonna be thinking about the TPS reports, and you're gonna be getting choked out?
Well,
So
yeah, that's the thing is that once you step on those mats, you know, all your worries, you know, the emails, the money, work, all that
Yeah.
shit's gone. It disappears.
You don't
That's the
think about
yeah,
best
any
part
of
about
this.
this sport, you know, about this
yeah.
journey.
No, the physical exhaustion like quiets that mental loudness. You know.
Yeah. You're present. You're fully present and fully aware at that moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a great
Until you
little
die, that's
reset
why.
button.
Well, that's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. There's a certain element of that you have to stay you're present and tuned in and tuned up just you know, protect yourself and follow through and well, you know, finish out what you came in to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk about like when you are rolling and you're just like in your flow state.
In my flow state, I think it's more so when I kind
Just
of
not
let
thinking.
go more. When I'm trying not to be in so much control of certain positions. Now I'm okay with letting go of positions. I'm letting them work and now I'm also working. But at the same time, it's not just like handing it to them. You know, once they get a move in, I try to block it, but I'm not gonna go 100% to block that move that they're going for, you know? And I think
Mm,
that's definitely the good role to have, but you know, it's sometimes just hard for me to kind of get in that mindset when, especially when competitions coming up or things like that. Because I was talking to Jason about at Jiu-Jitsu, I was like, man, I don't usually get swept like that and things like that. And I was like, I don't know what it is about me that just I didn't resist. And he was like, I think you're just getting too comfortable giving everything. I think you're comfortable being at a bad position that you didn't really mind.
That's well
And
said. Yeah.
so it's like I got to try to find a good balance of during the competition time. I got to just keep going. You know, I can't give out positions, but at the same time, giving a good flow roll to my gym mates, you know, my jiu-jitsu mates is a big thing too, because they're also trying to work. So trying to find that right balance to be in that flow state is, that's where I'm kind of stuck right now.
Yeah.
And it's funny that
Yeah.
I
you
feel
asked that question.
I feel like Jay's just so chill in general. You know, he's you're just always so chill. You know, so I that's kind of how you roll too. You know, I think that you roll, but I think that's what also makes you good at the same time is because you're so calm and collected. But just like you say, you always trust your jujitsu. You know, it's the way you roll is it's not like you're you know going back to that what is that first episode where we talk about like spazzy moments. Like I don't think I've ever I didn't know you whenever you were a white belt, but you never really spazzed out. You're always calm, collected, always trusted your jujitsu, and you could always see that confidence on the mat, and especially whenever you rolled with you. And I think that in competition is what is good for you as well, too, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
You
I
get what
mean,
I'm
for
saying with that?
sure.
Like, because I don't want you, I think if you overanalyze, and critique yourself too much and beat yourself up too much, I agree with that though. You could maybe just be getting comfortable in different positions. And, but even in those certain positions, it could have just been the way that roll just happened to kind of roll essentially, right? Just the way like kind
Yeah.
of the ball just didn't fall in your favor on that one,
I
you
think it
know?
was like a kind of a combination of that where you've,
Because
you're used to number one being a lot better than a majority of the people that you're rolling with, and being able to do that, get in a good position and just kind of chill a little bit more. And we also talked about how we haven't been like rolling that hard,
Yeah, I
competition
mean, we
rolling.
just really weren't at a right mental state when we were going into this bridges. We were so
But
yeah,
that
stressed out.
second match, the speed of it, it was, he was pretty chill too,
Yeah, you
So
yeah,
I
was.
he looked,
think,
yeah.
you kind of got lulled into a spot maybe. But it was an interesting match, and I do like that it looks like he is at IBJJF,
He has signed up
and
for
I
IBJJF.
do think, we talked about this with Jason. Y'all roll 10 times, I think you beat him 8, 9 times. So,
Yeah. I
Maybe
guess
you'll
we'll
but
see
yeah, I
him.
find out
think
Maybe you'll see
in
him in
February.
February.
you're
Yeah.
you're like
Find out in
controlled
February.
dancing chaos all in one, to where it's like when you need to move fast and be powerful, you are. And I think that was just, I think you got lulled and just became a little too chill. And I
Yeah.
think you're going to be turned up for IBJJF.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
on that chill point too is you get like a little too chill. Not I'm not saying you in general, I'm just saying like in jujitsu in general, at least I feel like this is you kind of lose your mental sharpness too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Um
Yeah. I mean, I've gotten so much lazier too, getting a purple belt. So I definitely need to work a little bit harder and not be as chill for sure.
we'll
And
just
again,
fucking pump it up moving into February, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
Just really,
I'm
really,
just,
really turn it up on these roles that you're doing at practice. And
I'm
that's
just
kind of what
looking
I was
at
about
keep
to
the
like
chirp on.
drop can't be there
yeah,
right now. But
Well, what I was going to say is, like, before I hurt my back and after, we did Jiu and we were like, let's fucking get it going for IBJJF. I was about to be like, look, we're starting every round either standing or I'm going to be in your full guard. And then it's like,
yeah,
I hurt my back and like, now I can't do shit. And I'm
now
just
he's gonna
like,
be yeah in Mardi Gras.
yeah, I'm going to go put on 5, 8 pounds at Mardi Gras.
That's okay. So going into Jay, let me ask you another question on IBJJF. And sorry if you can direct us, host, if we're getting off subject here. But what is the weight class that you're gonna focus on for IBJJF? Is it gonna be that 208 range or whatever you're at?
yeah. I'm still gonna go for 208. I think that's just gonna be where I'm gonna be comfortable. When I try
Yeah,
to lose too much weight, I think it's just that anxiety of not making the weight and not eating. I think that's
yeah,
just
I
too
feel
much
you.
stress for me.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna stay at 208 where I'm comfortable, where I'm able to eat and have the energy that I need and just do what I do. But the main thing that I need to focus on the most is my mindset. I think my game is obviously going to have to keep on improving, but at this point, just doing privates with Jason will definitely help, but I got to just change my mindset. I think that's where the biggest change is going to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any like plans for that? I think BJJ kind of teaches us how to be uncomfortable. But you got any Any plans for that? We're getting close to
Yeah, I
tournament
think for
time.
me, it's just going to be pushing. Every role is going to be hard now. I'm going to roll with, someone that are around my size or heavier. Obviously, if I rolled with, Jonathan, I'm so much stronger than him and he weighs a lot less than me. So he's a challenge, but he won't be as big of a challenge because I could just muscle him through,
Yeah.
So if I'm able to roll with like Jason, Preston, Frank, things like that, where they're a lot stronger than me and things like that will help me push further. And, like if I got to them bad position, I'll let them get in a bad position, not purposely, but if I did, I wouldn't quit and just keep pushing, I think that's what I have to do.
As soon as I'm back, I'm coming because I think that, like, again,
Always
for
a good
you,
one
I
too.
think using your speed.
Yeah.
Nobody at 208 is going to be that strong and that fast. And like, I think that dude that you went against the second match at Jiu-Jitsu, if you would have been like, again, energy turned up, he wouldn't know what the fuck was going on.
Well,
Yeah,
that's good that it happened. That's good that it happened at Jiu-Jitsu because now,
for
whenever
sure.
you get to IBJJF, now you're going to be like, okay, I'm not going to let that shit happen again. I'm
No.
going in on this one, and I'm going to give it 100% the whole way through. And not that you weren't giving it 100 there, but you're going to take it a little bit more seriously,
Yeah.
about the potential
I hear you.
competition and tackle that.
Yeah.
Jay's like, all right, fucking next. I hear you. I hear you.
I'll prepare. God damn it.
I got this shit. Look, we're all like, hey man, this is what you need to do. He's the one that beats all of our asses anyway.
All right. So I know I kind of spoke about, and Todd did as well, about how like it resets us for jiu-jitsu. So Rob, I know you kind of touched a little bit on it, but do you have anything other things to add that you want to talk about, like how it relieves your stress or, in your daily lives, what jiu-jitsu helps for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely, not one of those people who believes. And look, therapy is great for so many people. I am not knocking it. I'm saying for me personally, I feel like I'm self-aware and like I'm just talking to somebody and telling them how I feel isn't helping me. But getting on that mat and getting energy and anxiety and fears and whatever's inside of you, getting that out for an hour, you're not thinking about anything else. Dude, this is the best therapy there is. And it's got to be the same price. Now all we got to do is get insurance, start covering our dues. But
that'd be pretty sweet. We got to ask him about that. That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, there's not a day that I leave jiu-jitsu. I cannot think of a day I've left jiu-jitsu in a bad mood. Actually, I can. This is funny. It's just that it was on a day that I didn't get promoted.
he does be getting he gets emotional about that shit.
Dude, on the day that like everyone that I started with got blue belts and I didn't, I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
I remember that.
Going home.
I remember that. Whenever you're rolling too, it kind of you're training your body kind of to enter stress and then also exit it as well. So you're like the stress, like the bad positions, the pressure, and then like you're calm, whenever you're breathing, whenever you're in control, guard retention, stuff like that. So you're kind of going in and out of, stressful states into like calm states too. So it kind of re-regulates your nervous system too. I think that's another pro to that, to rolling,
And I know we all lift weights and going to the gym is it's a release too, but it's not the same. It's not the same, even in close.
It's really not the same.
Because honestly, like I'll be working out and I'm thinking about whatever's got me pissed off the whole time. And I'm like releasing testosterone at the same time, just getting like more fucking pissed off about whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or like whatever's bothering me. Jiu-jitsu, you're not thinking about that. And when it's done, you're leaving with a smile on your face. You can't.
It's a beautiful thing. I had somebody come over here ask me the other day, like, will you go back whenever you get better? I'm like, absolutely. Now if that's the case, a year from now, I'm just kidding. No, but I have no doubt I'm going to come back. It's like I wouldn't change it for anything. This is what it's about.
Tom, we ain't gonna make you quit. Don't worry, you're not quitting.
Yeah. Hey man, no, I ain't gonna quit. No, I'm gonna be back, ready to rock and roll.
We're gonna expedite that.
I can live vicariously through y'all. Yeah. We'll see how this recovery goes for sure.
Just all the peptides, all the PRP.
Yeah, no PRP though. PRP that's a
Is
little
that bad?
expensive. It's just
Really?
no. It's good. It's just it's like $1,800.
What?
Yeah,
Dude,
What is
it was like
PRP?
400 or 500 like
It's
a year
platelet
ago.
rich.
They're really
It's platelet rich plasma. So essentially, they take your blood and they spin it in like a centrifuge, and I think it isolates a certain blood cell. Is it red blood cell or white blood? I think it's red blood cell. And then Jamie, you can look this up actually.
Look this shit up,
Host
Jamie.
Rob.
You're Jamie.
I'm listening to you
You're
right now.
But I
Jamie.
think that's what it does. And then you inject it. You inject
One
it
arm
into the
Jamie.
injury site. I'm the Jamie. You inject it into the injury site, and it just like speeds up healing. It's essentially using your own body, your own
Oh yeah,
blood
it
to
is. Yeah.
speed up your healing.
Mhm.
Dude,
But
1,800, that's crazy.
maybe it's like $1,600 to $1,800. Yeah, and I mean the between the BPC and then the CJC, that all kind of adds up too. So
Dude, like 2 years ago, I told Jason about it because he had his bicep or something that was like torn or fucked up somehow, and it was only like $300-400.
yeah, well,
I think they're like, oh, people like this.
we got to find out where that is because I would go totally get a $300 shot for sure just to
Well,
see
it's
what
right
it
here
would
in
do. Because
Roswell, but I think
did it on
this
my
one's only
shoulder.
600 now, maybe.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, dude. I mean, I would be down for that. I did that on my right shoulder, and it really sped up. I mean, I felt good for a while there. I think I said that on, what was it, the first and second podcast?
Yeah.
And I did PRP with some peptide therapy with some PT, and then I also paired it with like a corticosteroid injection, so it brought my inflammation down. And then I guess the peptides and the PRP kept the inflammation down, and I was able to train for 7-8 months, no issue. And then it just hit me like a ton of bricks after that. It just started to wear off.
Yeah. Well, you come up to the well and get you some injections.
I guess so, man.
Get a private from Jay
Yeah.
on legs.
Hey, we're starting I'm getting off. So I was going to say we're starting the basement on February 1st. So we get those mats downstairs.
Nice. Let's have a cookout once they're installed.
Nice. Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll watch y'all roll. Yeah,
I'll bring the corn dogs.
And the Miller Lights.
Corn dogs and Miller Lights, boys.
Or
Nothing
Bud
but the
Light.
best.
Either one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bud Light. That sounds good too.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, what you got next on our agenda?
Well, I know we all liked Keep Cut Change last time.
Was that
Did
with
y'all
you
have
and
it
Victor? Or was that with? I don't think I was on it.
No, you were on for that one. Remember we did it, and I was like, "This kind of sucks." I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
that
we're
was
gonna do it
Keep
again.
Cut Change. Yeah, are we going to do it tonight?
Yeah.
All right.
Surprise, motherfucker.
All right. So, what are we keeping cut?
So I tried to send it to y'all before.
Yes. So hold on. I want to get a little bit of context. So people that are listening, usually Rob is really good about sending us an email of what we're going to talk about. Like he does this whole thing, by the way. Every props, he goes to Rob. Rob's the one who's handling everything. He's the one who does all the editing. So all the props to him. However, he does shit like this. He does not send this to us. What we're going to do at the end segment. So we have no idea what we do at the end segment. It just comes at us at the end.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Improv.
we don't really have time to think about this, but yeah.
This shit is real.
So
No
what's
editing.
the keep cut?
So
I thought we had some other stuff on our agenda there that we needed some other talking points.
Or
Or was it just more so about the stress and anxiety and mental noise and that
Yeah,
stuff?
it's just about that kind of stuff, which I'm happy to continue chatting about if y'all have something to talk about.
No, I mean, what about like the physical side of being out of it? Jiu-jitsu.
Man, I mean, I think your body gets used to taking that beating. I think you get softer if you're not training in some sort of mixed martial arts. I think your body is physically softer.
Cardio's dropping.
Yeah, I mean, everything.
Cardio drops forward.
Mobility tightens up for sure. What else? Strength, grips.
I mean, yeah. If you can't do the physical stuff, jeez.
Yeah. Well, your body. And too, and like what I'm noticing here too is like I was gonna say like your body, your fucking composition. It's like I mean, I probably gained just in the past week. And it's not because I haven't been dieting. I mean, I haven't been eating super healthy, but I haven't been eating bad. But I step on the fucking scale and I'm like 5 pounds heavier. Yeah. So I'm getting
Dude, I started laughing in the car the other day, thinking about you talking to us, telling us about how you have like a choking problem when we were in Athens.
whenever I choked on my ibuprofen.
Yeah. And it was just the way that you were telling the story and like the sound effects and shit. And I was fucking dying, dude.
The stress and
started
anxiety
laughing
on
in the
that.
car.
That was a tough one for me. Real talk on that shit. That shit was hard.
Talk about mental health after that.
I'm not telling anybody the story.
Can you tell that story on here real quick? That was supposed to be on the first episode, remember?
Telling all my homies how I fucking choked on an ibuprofen driving down 85 southbound to South Carolina. Took an ibuprofen. I thought I was done, dude. I pulled over the side of 85. I thought it was over. Yeah.
Did you say a cop came by or something?
No, not a cop came by.
Okay.
No. I like I thought I was
thought someone
done.
was like, "Are you okay?" or something.
I thought I was fucking done. And then I ended up driving to like a it was like a Pilot gas station. And the thing was is that I guess the object obviously wasn't lodged anymore, but I thought it was fucking lodged because it cut my throat. So essentially every time I'd swallow, I think I was fucking choking again. Bro, it was pure fucking misery. And I'm like at Pilot and I'm like, listen, I'm choking. I'm telling the lady at Pilot that I'm choking. And anyways, there was an urgent care around the corner. I went and they x-rayed my throat and said there's nothing in there.
My God.
Bro, I went all in on it.
Oh my God, dude.
So then, listen, so that night it was about 12 o'clock at night and I'm sleeping and I start swallowing again. I start getting in my head. So then I think I'm choking again. So I drive to Piedmont in Buckhead to the emergency room because I thought I was fucking choking again. He's like, bro, it's like because I cut my throat or like, whatever, like scratched my throat. And he's like, so anyways, yeah. And so it was a really fucked up scene, bro.
Oh my God, dude.
It was wild.
It's funny to me, I think, because like I told you, I have that like fear of choking alone.
Yeah.
Like eating a meal and choking. I have that like de-choking device,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold it like this.
Oh my God.
Rob.
So yeah, you want to use it like that? It's a kind of sus device, but it can save your life.
That did cause some PTSD though, for sure, man. Because then every time you're eating after that, you're thinking you're gonna fucking choke, even though you've been eating legit for what 37 years. You're not gonna fucking choke, but you lose.
You're
trust.
just eating like mac and cheese and oatmeal for months.
Yeah, soup from Publix, chicken tortilla, bro. God, what a struggle.
Oh, good God.
Anyways, that's the story on that.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, man, it was tough for me to share. I mean, it's not an easy one for me to let people know about, especially in front of my homies. That I'm a big.
Do you want to talk about the like spider hole thing? What are those the holes?
Oh no, trypophobia.
That's spider.
I didn't even know about that. Apparently, I have a phobia for patterns.
This is all mental health stuff.
Yeah. God, whenever I talk about this out loud, I'm pretty fucked up. Maybe I really need therapy, like legit ass therapy, not just jujitsu.
Oh man,
I have a fear of holes and choking. Yeah. Oh man,
that one cracked me up too.
The trypophobia. Yeah, it's like honeycombs or like strawberries, and that pattern fucks me up. It's all weird. I get like this weird tingling through my body.
It's good that we don't have like a big following or anything, because if we did, you'd be getting like millions of emails tomorrow of like pictures of this shit.
Oh yeah, people fucking with me. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you'd have to get like a new email account.
I like how we're low key. For sure. Yeah, that's funny.
I think we'll be like that for a little while.
All right, no more discussing Todd's isms. Yeah.
But what we were going to do for our segment was the keep, cut, change, and it was going to be mental health version. So keep would be a habit that's helping your mental health and mindset. Cut would be, maybe a thought pattern that's holding you back. And change would be change something, how you approach training or stress.
So the keep. Okay, you have to say it again. I can't. I
keep
can't.
a habit or a mindset. Keep a habit or mindset that's helping you. Cut, and you're only going to choose one of these. Cut a thought pattern that's holding you back,
I want to
or
cut. I want to cut a thought pattern.
Okay, you want to kick us off?
Yeah. So I tend, and I was doing this a little bit, especially towards the end, before my surgery, where I was doubting myself a lot and my skill set, And I know, Rob, you went through this too, because you were talking to me about that, and you kind of felt like you kind of hit like a plateau and you're not progressing. And I did the same thing. And I think what it was doing was it was affecting my game negatively as well, but it was also, it was affecting me. But just thinking that that's where I wanted to be, right? Where I expected myself to be, not so much where I was at. And that's what, or excuse me, where I wanted to be at was how I was looking at it. Right. And that's why I was beating myself up, is I'm not at where I want to be, or I'm not at what this level person, or that this person's rolling at. That's where I want to be, at that level. And I wasn't there, and I was beating myself up every day about that. And I would come home from rolls and stuff, which I usually never do. And I'd just be like, man, that was a rough one today and whatnot, got to keep coming back. But anyways, I'd like to cut that mindset, because I felt like whenever I was rolling, I would get like discouraged, and I never really even ever had that issue. Even if I was getting submitted and whatnot, I never got discouraged. But during that time where I was in my head mentally, it was discouraging me, and that's not necessary.
That's a good one, and I think it's a really good one because it is in your head.
Mm-hmm.
I remember may have been a few weeks ago, and I was rolling. I just got done rolling with Frank, and he was like, hey, you're doing great, blah blah blah. I was like, thanks, man. Like, I was like, I feel like I'm in a lull. I feel like I'm like stuck right now. And then Mike kind of chimed in from a couple rolls over, and he goes, "You're not, get that out of your head. You're not in a lull." So there's times, I think, when like you said, we feel like we should be maybe better, or that we're not progressing.
Yeah.
And the people that we're rolling with or that are watching us, feel completely different. So that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
just
what
a
you gonna do,
mindset,
Jay? You gonna keep
thinking that we are not good
cut or
enough to be
change?
able to push more. That's all. But mine was kind of the same thing with you, Todd, is that I would definitely like to cut something, but I don't want to do the same thing. But I do want to briefly talk about it, is that I always had the same issue too, because like I mentioned, I almost quit at blue belt just because I felt like I wasn't progressing. I just felt like I had a plateau, and I was like, I'm done. Like, this is it. I'll just maxing out. But at the same time, I like to think that that mindset is what makes us keep coming back too, though. It's like a
Yeah, it's
way
true.
for us to prove ourselves wrong. I think that's also a really good mindset at the same time. It is a bad thought to have on your own, but I think it's a good thing to have at the same time, so it pushes us more. So that's how I like to think of like a glass half full, kind of.
Yeah. Well said, for sure.
But I would like to do something different. So I'll say I like to keep. What I like to keep is, I spoke to this about with Rob, is that my variety of styles in jiu-jitsu. If I wanted to do spider guard, if I wanted to play half guard, if I wanted to do butterfly, like a different styles that I'm able to do and pull out of my bags, essentially. That's what I like to keep.
Yeah.
And keep going at it. Yeah, that's what I like.
Those are good. I like those. So I'm going to do the third one. I'm going to go with change how you approach training. So for anybody who is willing, and it's a no pressure situation, but we are going to start standing up. If you don't want to do that, then I'm going to start in your closed guard. But whether it's real life out in the street or not, or if we're going to be competing, I think that's like where the most anxiety around the actual competing comes in, is what's going to happen on the feet. And I've done really great naturally, but why not get better? You can always get better.
I feel the same way, bro. That's very well said.
So that's an easy one to correct.
I feel the same way. I'm stand up. I'm not nearly as I never really focused on that.
Yeah.
very much. I worked on it in my privates with DJ from time to time and have like a good solid like 3 takedowns, but I can't even say that I could execute those efficiently. You know,
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2 of them, but yeah,
And it's like another thing.
That's something I'd like to work on as well, Jay. So
You,
privates, whenever they roll up, let's fuck with that.
Yeah.
and it's like you could have some of these takedowns in your bag, quote unquote, or whatever, and like they could be so simple and easy. But once you're like in the moment, if you're not drilling them and training them and in that moment, they ain't happening. You're not doing
100%.
them.
Yeah,
So that's going to be my change.
Good one. That's a really good one.
that's good.
But anyway, yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Is that the way we walk out of this? With
That's our segment. That's our segment. I think that
we
was much
covered all
better than
3.
the first one.
Yeah.
All right, take us home, Rob.
Take us home?
Rob.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jiu Jitsu, it may not solve your problems, but it definitely helps. And sometimes you don't get to train just to get better, you get to train to feel better. So, in addition to taking care of your body, make sure you are not ignoring your mind. And if this episode hit home for you at all, do us a favor, like it, give us a follow, and share it to your training partner who has been off the mats too long. But until then, train smart, tap early, take care of your head, and we'll see you on the mats. Oos.
Oos.
Thanks, fellas. Let
See
it
you,
upload,
boys.
baby.
See you guys. All right.
That's another round of Choked Out Chats. If you got something out of this episode, hit follow, subscribe, and share it with your training partners, especially the one who still thinks they almost had you. We'll be back with more stories, more technique, and more chaos from the mats. Until next time, train hard, tap early, and don't be a dick on the mats. Oos.